Hello everyone, I've just returned from a trip to our local garden centre. As it's called now, a destination garden centre, which as far as I can tell means they sell a lot less things for gardeners and a lot more knickknacks and ornaments and well, things that aren't even vaguely garden related, like candles and greetings cards and all sorts of things. But whilst I was there, I picked up this, I'm hopeless with Latin pronunciations. Let's see if we can see the label. I'm not sure you'll be able to read that. Chamaecyparis teddy bear. I don't know if you can see that. It was in their bargain. Well, they don't have a bargain corner anymore like they used to do. You have to just sort of find them. I'm told by a member of staff that the management think having a bargain corner brings out the wrong sort of clients, customers. Charming, huh? Anyway, as you can see, this was reduced from £16.99 to £4.99 UK. Well, first glance, what can you do with it? It's long and it's thin and it's got some branches up top and great big long branches down the bottom and a sort of bare bit in the middle, just here. And I was thinking, I haven't really got a large Literati, so let's see what we can do with this. I'm thinking I cut it back to about here, maybe use some of this as a gin, and this be the new leader coming round and down, something along those lines. So yeah, so let's put the camera down and have a look at the bottom of the tree. I think the first thing I'm going to do is remove these long unnecessary branches at the bottom. Let me just get the camera positioned where I like it. There. Okay. So yes, let's try and get rid of these before they knock the camera over. Remembering at this point I have no idea what's front, what's back. So a very low branch just here, get rid of that. There's an even lower one which is actually coming out of the soil. In fact, there are three trunks coming out of the soil. So that's an interesting dilemma. Let's just remove these. Let's get in there. Cack-handed. There we go. Now, I haven't removed them flush to the trunk because might be interesting to have some deadwood gins coming off the trunk there. I think what I need to do is get this out of the pot and take away some of this top layer so I can see what's happening with these branches and whether they are branches or whether they're trunks. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. I have one coming out of the soil here. It's just quite a long, thin piece, and then turn it slightly. We have another piece coming out of the soil here. So Okay, I'm going to get it out of the pot a second, so bear with me. Okay, so I've removed some of the soil from the top of the pot, or from the top of the root ball I should say, and discovered that these were indeed, as I suspected, just some branches. So I've cut those off. I'm going to leave these pieces on. I can always remove them at a later date if I decide that I don't want to keep them as gins, but in the meantime they can stay, and I certainly can't put them back on if I cut them off. Take this label off. Okay, so if we start going up the trunk, I'm going to remove some of these shoots. One of the things I like with these bargains, as I say, it was £4.99. Cup of coffee and a cake. In some places you'd pay that easily. So if I go mad and kill this tree, I've lost a cup of coffee and a cake. I hope I don't kill it, obviously, I'd rather not. But my way of looking at it is I'm having fun. Right now I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself. It's a beautiful sunny day here in the UK. It's supposed to rain later and turn wet and cold again towards the end of the week, but for right now the sun is shining, the birds are singing, it's feeling proper spring, and so I'm having fun. Cooper, out of there. Come on. Right, go on with you. You're not supposed to be in there, are you? I'm not sure what he thinks he's found, but he's having a rummage around and a dig, which I'd rather he didn't do. Just round the corner there is where compost bins and things are, so possibly a rat or a mouse or something you can smell. Where was I? Oh yes, having fun. Priceless, yeah. So, that's what this is all about for me. Bonsai is about having fun. I'm not a competitive person, and I don't show my trees, apart from on here. And so it's all about the fun. Anyway, you're probably a bit bored watching me do that. I can always come back and tidy those up a bit more at a later date. Just take off a few longer pieces. Okay, so as we go up the trunk, I'm going to remove some of these and shorten others. I think if I took all the foliage off in one setting, that probably is asking for a lot of the tree, really. So I'm going to leave some of this foliage on. Okay, so that's most of the way up. Now, it's a very bendy, very flexible tree. I'm going to pop it back in its pot. I'm not going to work on the roots at this stage. Like I say, I haven't got a pot to put it in. And don't have a proper bonsai pot to put it in, or a suitable bonsai pot to put it in. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the camera for a while I just shorten some of these other branches. I'll be back in a mo. Okay, so up here at the top, I think this is going to be my leader. It really gives me an interesting sort of curve round. So I'm going to cut off a few of these pieces. Cut that off. Such a lot of foliage, it's quite difficult to get the cutters in. My tripod's not tall enough, so I'm having to hold it up in the air, so apologies if we get any wobble. But, cut that off there, shorten that back. Okay, so what I want to do is strip the foliage off of these pieces. They will be gin. At a later date, if I decide to keep them, as I say. I have the choice now. Okay, I'm going to continue working on this for a little while and wire it up, and then we'll come back and have a look at what I've done then. Okay, so I sort of wired it up and given it a bit of shape. I just heard, unfortunately, the sound that no bonsai person likes to hear, which was a decided crack. I have a slight break in the trunk there. I think I stopped myself from bending too far, and I hope that the tree will fix itself, so I'm not going to force that bend any further, but I'm quite liking the trunk line as it is. Let me come back some more. Really not sure about the gin part, but at a later date I can lose that if I choose to. I'm going to leave the rest of the foliage on because I think I've weakened this tree quite a bit with the amount I've taken off, especially at the top here. I'm going to keep this as a potential back branch, and I'm just going to let this grow until July time, and then possibly lose some of these side branches once the tree's had a bit of time to recover from the shock of being cut about and snapped. So anyway, that's it. So this will be a new playlist for this tree, and hopefully it will survive and we'll follow it along. Thank you for watching. Take care now.